Lucy Lawless from the Xena, no, wrong accent.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lucy.
All right, here we go.
We'll get about 30.
Hi, I'm Renee O'Connor from Xena Warrior Princess, and you're not watching this.
Hello, welcome to New Zealand for the hottest interview you could ever get. We're here on the set in High Gucci, ready to burn it down, so stand by.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Is that how I sound? Oh my God, I sound like a chipmunk.
Okay, when heads are on side.
Alright, what's next?
And here we go, coming in.
Barbara, you're going to burn Higuchi to the ground. You've got to release the water from the tower. Gabrielle, what would you do? The street's too crowded, Ghost. For what? I saw these acrobats. They used... Show me again. This has been the most challenging episode for me of the season because obviously it's the last ones. Everyone's just going to such lengths to make it perfect. We're trying to make it look like a feature film, and it's quite difficult in our TV world. For me personally, it's a mission just to tell the story as perfectly as possible.
We put more into this episode than we thought we could possibly give. We've got hundreds and hundreds of extras, incredible costuming. The sets are really astounding. It's been just epic and really shot on a feature film basis.
Okay, when heads are on side.
I know at one point, Rob Tafford, who's my husband and the series creator and the director of these 2 episodes, struck a whole batter of people saying, no, you can't do that.
Okay. And twice the here's what I need.
You need the foreground focus.
And he had a minor meltdown, and he was heard to yell, these people are trying to turn my feature film into a television show. But as much as possible, you know, we're trying to shoot this like a feature film, and yeah, I think we should win an Oscar for this one.
She's identifying all the different specific sounds that are out in the fog there and locating each one before she goes into attack mode.
Okay, so,
You really had fun.
I know.
What did you say?
Red. That one, yeah, we
What was it for the direction? Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So how many seconds?
It's our most ambitious episode to date in terms of the amount of special effects, the amount of costuming, propage, set building. Just the scale is far beyond that which is normally associated with a TV show. So this is a head to toe and a cowboy.
But all on a roll, right? They just
And then we'll get down to the end. I'm going to set again the second time with a set of booms in it. Boom, boom, boom. I'll call the booms. And then so we're going to be doing this for 20 minutes on about 6 different lenses and pop in tight, and then I'm going to come in from your ear. Uh-oh, where's your ear? Nessie!
Oh, with my ears. Oh, I forgot to put my ears on today. I never had any idea of how big Xena would become. I thought it would be a success because I was totally naive. I just thought that all American shows succeeded. But only now am I starting to realize how seems to have entered the spirit of the times and a bit of pop culture and pop culture. It's true. But and that's all right by me because it's a good, fun legacy, and I just feel really honoured to have been the lucky person who got the job because it really came to me by accident when somebody else got sick. Xena, let's play. Well, I call it you.
Now see, I got a cheat coming up, and maybe it doesn't make it any difference.
He needs the listening beat. I'm going to see that we actually haven't managed to do some things that have never been seen before on television.
Kind of thing about it.
Only because mine stuck out. I mean to the woman. I feel very lucky to have had them make me a star. Or it make me feel like a star because who would you be? Who would you be if they weren't making you look so darn good?
You know what? We'll cheat it specific.
Kind of
It's not
weird.
this shot.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I wanted to direct this last 2 episodes of Xena is I really like the story. There's aspects to it and that I find intriguing. And why else did I want to direct it? You know what? It was kind of a last chance. I love the show Xena. It felt like the right thing for me to do. And so I took over the directorial reins. There was a couple people who I called and said, are you available? And they said no. And when the people I really would have trusted this story to turned out not to be available, I moved on. And chakra! It does take my mind off watching the whole thing go away because I'm just worried about getting it shot and in the can. So I don't have time to bemoan the fact that this is the final 2 episodes of Xena.
It's a very curious experience for all of us to end 6 years of this really intense family atmosphere that we've had. Having been on a treadmill of producing a show like this for so long, I always joked that I was going to need to be rehabilitated after this back into normal society, and I really think that's true now. It's hard for everybody. I thought that in the last week that I'd be feeling euphoric and sentimental, and in fact we're all working harder than ever before.
Here we go.
But I don't believe that the fact that the show is ending has really hit me. I think it'll take a couple months when the show's over for me to say, oh, where are all my friends, and where's this beautiful relationship between Xena and Gabriella that I've been living for 6 years? Where's that gone? But it'll be all right. I'll miss my character. My character has just developed into this funky little creature. And I'll miss working with the crew members here. And we have developed such a family that it'll be quite sad, actually. Now we're talking about it, it seems more real. Strange, yeah.
I think more than anything else I'm going to miss these people. I'll miss the character. I'll miss the quality of the relationships that we have on this show, because it's challenging. It's always challenging acting for us. I won't miss getting up in the morning. I won't miss. I was about to say I won't miss stunt fighting, because I've just hated and feared it from day one. But I think I will, actually. I think I will miss that.
Yeah, this is your forehand. And here we go, coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, then turn.
I'm also going to miss playing with all the weapons. The art department have made the most bizarre instruments for us to amuse ourselves with, so I'll miss that.
Every show has to end sometime, but there's you can sense people's unease with this huge change that's about to occur. Not everybody perceives it as a freedom. We're leaving something that was, if not comfortable, was at least, certainly was never comfortable. I can't say that, but our lives were mapped out for us, and now they're not at all. And it's very interesting to me to see what that does to the psyche of the individual and the group. Yeah, it's going to be very, very sad.
They're going to burn her Gucci to the ground. We got to say something about it, Gabrielle. Okay. Water talk. We got to release the water from the world. Right. We accept. When I stand like, how would you do it? Stand by it. Okay, Gabrielle, tell me. How would you do it? Well, I once saw these.
Here's the truth, sir. I'm going to have you
How
grab
would you do it? Well, because go through the street, but we have what?
We've got to release the water from the tower. Gabrielle, what would you do?
I saw these acrobats. They used to
Show me, Gabrielle.
I believe after playing Gabrielle for 6 years, I've become a more determined individual. I can appreciate varying opinions, but I'm much more confident within myself to hold my ground. I'm sure that comes from playing Gabrielle.
Xena, you don't have to do that. I understand why you would never want to teach me the pitch. No, today more than ever. I want you to know what I know. Please.
People ask me what I admire about Xena, what characteristics she has, but I don't see Xena as a separate identity. When I put that outfit on and when the camera's rolling, I just go and be her, and I've never analysed it. It seems to me too big, and if I was able to describe it, I would be hemming her in. So I'm just not that kind of an actress. I can't even answer those questions.
They're going to burn Higuchi to the ground. We've got to release the water from the water tower. Gabrielle, what would you do? The streets are too crowded to go through there, but what? I saw these acrobats. Gabrielle.
Tell Slate, part 1, C31, take 1, marching A camera.
I have learned since I've been playing Gabrielle how to kickbox, how to use various martial art weapons, and I'm constantly amazed how strenuous this job is. I thought that Gabrielle would be the poet, the walking, behind the horse, and behind the back of my mind I always hoped that I'd be able to use a weapon, but I had no idea how hard the work would be in training and also carrying it on screen.
It's been not just to the sounds. It's what's behind the sounds.
This role's been incredibly physically demanding, but it's forced me to get in shape. And 2 kids later, I feel like I'm in better shape than I've ever been, and it just demands that you keep fit.
I believe that women should be strong, and I have always believed that, but in a physical way where your mental and physical shape is balanced with each other, that you have a peace of mind and confidence in yourself as a whole. And I've learned that from playing Gabrielle and from being around Lucy. Lucy's been amazing. She's just such an inspiring woman by that being able to balance a career and motherhood at the same time, and yet come across and make a decision to change her body in a certain way.
Gabrielle, before we reach Joppa, I should tell you everything that happened there last time.
Just recently we have a fight in the Japan episodes where they've staged it on these boulders, and Gabrielle again is up against quite a formidable opponent. And not to mention the fact that I happen to be 3.5 months pregnant. I'm, a little off balance at the moment. I had a hard time trying to balance on the rocks, but she's still determined, as Gabrielle will be, to get it all right and to get every move perfectly in sync with the choreography.
And background action, and action! And cutting. Halfway. Reset, please. Go again. Okay, more. Three over here, please.
Now I got it wide. I need Xena to cut now.
Take one.
The interesting thing about Xena is it's on here in New Zealand 2 years after the fact right now. So they're running midway through season 4 here in New Zealand. So it's a great barometer to how good or bad an episode was, because you see them down here and it's 2 years after the fact. You go, hey, that was really great. Or you see something and go, that was really a turkey.
And background and action!
I seldom watch the show. I watch old ones when they come on. My husband loves watching them.
Most of them I've been pretty happy with, and you can see season 5 on Saturday night and season 4 on Tuesday night.
So he'll watch all of his old shows, and by the time they make it to the air, I've probably seen them in bits, with looping and such. We go in and replace dialogue that was lost.
And cutting.
Okay. Calculate part 2, 22 Delta, take 4, marking A camera exhaust speed as 50 frames per second.
I'll watch them and I just laugh and laugh because I can remember all the events that happened off screen, and I get carried away into the stories now because it's just far enough away that I have maybe forgotten the arc of the plot. And so I'm loving them all in a fresh way.
Go to panel flights for part 1, D31 Alpha. Take 1.
I always enjoy doing the comedies. I enjoy the process. You laugh a lot. Somehow there's less pressure on you, and I'm a natural clown. I enjoy that environment. But if I was picking my favorite episodes for the quality of the product itself, of the episode, it would probably be one of the ones that I hated doing at the time. That was so incredibly difficult. But the ones that kill you are always the great ones.
Okay, like to go wrong here in
So, looking around, and then
because I'm rolling off speed, it's already got that.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
Then just give off the
Somebody write them off down, please.
Have we got the action here?
No, we have not.
Get them off and I can get the point.
You can, and
Which is your line. Okay, you can skip off now.
I have one.
It can burn. They're going to burn against each other. Let's finish the rehearsal, please.
We got to release the water. Where's the tower? Island to the tower. We've got to release the water from the tower. Gabrielle, what would you do?
When are you going to pull that down?
I honestly do not know what's next for me after Xena. I've got this fantasy of living a simpler life. and, or running away and riding ponies and just being with my kids. But I suspect that a simpler life is not going to happen for me. There's a strike looming of writers and actors in America, so that, of course, will affect me as it does everybody else, and I think I'm going to be forced to find other creative outlets. But it'll be lovely to spend time with my family and to get to know one another without having the show driving our lives and our lifestyles.
You know, I've always loved television, and I don't think that's going to change. I'm going to take a short break with my wife, spend time with the family, do a little traveling, and then probably start something new. There's a couple of projects that I've been kicking around, and once I get a chance to catch my breath, I'll start putting them on paper. So, no, I plan to stay in television. The lure of features is always out there, but for right now, I plan to stay in television.
2, 3, 4, and I'm turning this way. So after every 4, I'm doing the spin. So these guys know when to come in.
Side, up.
Yeah. So,
I'll just tell you what this is. We've got all the real wild stuff. This is the big wide ballet, so I'm going to be scrolling on you at 72 frames through these guys. And then I cut into that stuff we did before, rolling at like 21, and shit flying everywhere. Then cut back out.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
I believe in the future I want to continue my acting career, and I would like to pursue the directing on my own scale with short films. But in the immediate future, all I can think about is just how to survive for the next 6.5 months and become a mother. Lucy told me that when you become pregnant, suddenly nothing else matters in the world. You're in this blissful state, and it has happened to me. Yep. All I can think about is this little person inside me and how to remember every day that I'm on Xena and remember where we both were.
thank you, my dear. Now, who's looking at a soft sword that they gave it to Lucy? I would like one. Okay, make sure somebody else has got one. Well, no, that was my sword. Right? Who's looking at a sword?
We've made some truly great television. I think some people might not know that. They might dismiss it as a goofy, action cartoony show. And it is all those things. We're not ashamed of that in the least. But sometimes I believe that these people here have achieved some sort of collective brilliance.
Okay.
I have a Gabrielle staff at home that I keep by my door in case I ever need it in the future. And I might take a couple of thighs with me as well. And then, of course, there's the Gabrielle outfit, the many stages of her growth. So, yeah, I'd like to have something that I can take home and one day show my grandchildren and say, I could fit into this. You know, here, try it on.
Yeah, that was me.
On the last day of filming, I am walking out of there with my Xena garb on. There's no way I'm taking that off. It's mine. I've just gotten very attached to it. It'll be for the grandchildren, you know. I don't even know if they'll care, but I suspect they will. You know, Xena's made it this long. I think it'll live on forever anyway.
I will probably bring them to New Zealand one day and show them a pasture that has absolutely nothing on it, or maybe a few homes. And I'll say, well, there was a castle over there, and we had a lagoon built on this side, and try to describe to them the adventures that we shared off-screen, as well as showing them on-screen. Yeah. Frank.
I was a beauty, kids. I was gorgeous. Yeah, good one, Grandma. Is she on about that Xena thing?
You know, it's weird. What I'll tell my grandchildren about this experience is that I always liked the idea of a female superhero and could never really figure out how to do it. And finally, when I knew what to do, I pursued that idea, and it led me ultimately to the show I wanted to do. So it was a labor of love in some convoluted fashion that led me to doing Xena, because I always wanted to do a show like this. So I'll tell them to follow their dreams.
Just let this spin a bit. We'll go again. Thank you. Here we go. How was the mental return, guys?
Pretty darn good.
Okay. Stand by. Right there.
I think so. I'm off my mask's on though, okay?
Okay. Guys?
Yep.
I can't see me. Learned a lot about life, and I've learned a lot about generosity and responsibility, and when you've got a lot of people counting on you, you better take it seriously. You know, there's no sick days. There's nothing like that.
There's no apologies ever for women nowadays. We can do whatever we want, and I believe that's what Xena and Gabrielle have shown. That you set your own goals, and you use your own determination and will to keep your values and live life.
You know, sometimes I get one of those few moments where you think, what if, you know, what if it hadn't happened? Who would I be? Where would I be now? It's really given me everything. Everything.
Welcome, everyone, to our final cast read-through. 6 seasons of Xena Warrior Princess, episodes 133 and 134 now approaching, which we are block shooting, and they are called A Friend in Need, Part 1 and Part 2. Oh, we've just done a toast. Cheers. Cheers. Our final read-through. Cheers.
They begin the reading with some additional dialogue from the opening campfire scene.
Like what? What does it make you think about?
Meat. Right now, everything makes me think about meat. How long since we ate, Xena?
I meant it makes you think about where we are, where we're going now.
Yeah, I know where I'm going, to find some meat.
It's weird. The bigger now, are we going to live out our days riding around Greece and Italy looking for trouble, or is it time to move on?
What did you have in mind?
Travel south from Egypt.
Right. And eventually we'd fall off the edge of the earth.
All right, we're back at the campsite, and Higuchi.
You must save Higuchi from destruction.
The land of the rising sun. That's beyond Chin. I didn't know you were there, Xena.
Oh, yeah, I was there. Gabrielle, this won't be a pleasure cruise. But if Akemi asks me, I must go.
Where you go. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Where you go, I'm at your side.
Lucy gets a kick out of Evil Xena's cavalier use of the pinch.
Guards!
I cut off the flow, blood to your brain. You've got 30 seconds to live. So Xena's not trying to extract anything from him. She's just killing him.
Well, she wanted to take the offer. Yeah.
Oh, so is she waiting there for him to come through on his part of the deal?
Yeah.
She's going, yeah, 30 seconds to live. Do you want take the money or not? And he doesn't, and he doesn't. She's chatting over her shoulder to the girl.
And they just walk
meanwhile,
out.
he's dying from it. Or do we just make it that she just goes, yeah, 30 seconds left. Fuck you.
That's originally what it was, yes.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. It was, originally I was just going to, you got 30 seconds to live, and she wanders out.
That's kind of funny.
Emails. Where did they get that word for Japan? Here you go.
Is there a proper way to say Japan rather than Japan?
Nihon.
You know what?
Page 11.
What'd you say, Michelle?
I know how to say it in Japanese.
Yeah.
It's Nihongo.
Nihongo.
Nihongo. Nihango.
Or is it that? Or
No, you know what? The original, somewhere I read, was Jahpah, which means the source of the sun. That was the original Chinese word from 2,000 years ago, but...
That's cool. It's really cool how, I mean, everybody understands Chin as China. And to call it Japa, that's choice, because that's only a tiny stretch for people.
Right.
Off she goes. Kimmy, what are you writing?
Yesterday, the moon took lodging in my sleep. And today, I have hope for even the broken-hearted star.
Doesn't rhyme.
And then I have a top of 14. You don't know anything about her. I fear the girl's compliments have clouded your judgment. That's not like you. Here's what I'd like to motivate Xena with is Barias doesn't think that she could teach a dog a trick, you know, that there's nothing Xena has to offer as a mentor to this girl. and so Xena takes it up as, you know, a challenge of some sort. So he thinks that she takes it as he kind of insults, so you couldn't teach, you know, you're not a mentor to anything. You know?
Well, that's cool. So instead of you don't know anything about her.
Yeah, so we'll just find a way to get to that. Are you keeping the
That's
haiku?
cool.
To write something like that, she must have loved you, Xena, very much. I hope you didn't break her heart.
Yes.
She must have loved you very much.
What about you broke her heart, didn't you? No, she broke mine.
Do we have...
Or did you break her heart?
You know, once upon a time, this out was kind of Gabrielle laughing at the poetry and Xena kind of wandering off, that pissed that Gabrielle would laugh at the poetry, and I thought that was so mean-spirited.
It was cruel.
Yeah.
This is much nicer. Can it not be something about she must have loved you very much? Can it not be, did you love her, Xena? You know, something like that.
That's cool.
And then it goes down to...
You know,
Yeah.
And she senses, and women sense that sort of thing.
They know.
She'll make the leap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, shall I change it into, did you love her?
Did you break feels right? I reckon will be great.
Did you love her? But if I say that, can you go on with that carrying through? She must have loved you very much, Xena. But did you love her?
Well, what about she loved you, didn't she? What if that's the leap that she makes? Because I don't necessarily gather that you must have loved her. Or,
Right, that Xena loved her.
Or, what page am I on? She wrote something like that. She loved you.
She loved you very much.
She loved you, didn't she? Isn't the discovery more that she loved you rather than that she loved you a certain amount? Isn't it was like, this was somebody who was in love with you, wasn't it? You know, that's the discovery.
But I think it is interesting to then put it back onto you. But how did you feel about her? Because here we are traveling, traveling to just.
She broke.
And it's good to have the one thought and then the other one comes along.
Yeah, because you never told me you were there, and then suddenly there's this other whole other woman for a young girl.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's funny. So if I say that, so I'll say she must have loved you very much. Think. But did you love her? Just put it something like that, Lucy. Just try that. But did you love her?
She broke my heart, which is like an admission.
Right. Saying nothing but everything. Oh.
Yeah. She broke my heart.
Hey, it's an act break we haven't had on Xena yet.
See, I'm not sure I understand.
I've lived with this for many years, Grasshopper, and I've never really understood what happened. I think it's really funny that all of a sudden she keeps calling Gabrielle my friend because she's in China. Yeah. I didn't understand when I first read this that Higuchi was a town. Or I'll make the city of Higuchi bleed once more.
Okay.
I thought it was a guy.
Okay. Certainly.
Yeah. Or that the streets of Higuchi will run red with blood.
Tell them what else you thought this.
What else did I think?
You thought that Gabrielle killed Xena at the end of it.
It was a cool idea, though. Xena goes, take this. And she puts the pinch on her, and then she's trying to pull her fingers away, but Xena holds it there. Xena's going, I want to die. Look at your eyes just like this. It's actually a really cool scene because the torment she would be in knowing that Xena was making it happen, willing her to.
All right.
When the moon is reflected in our tears, we say it has taken up lodging there. We also believe that stars are lonely lovers separated from each other by great distances. Last night, I was so lonely that I cried in my sleep.
So the moon had lodging there.
And today, you came, and my loneliness is over. Now I have reason to hope that the stars will one day be united with their soulmates.
Well, that's lovely. Come here and give me a cuddle. Snow, fog, darkness. Could we make it any harder for the actresses?
They didn't mention rain.
Snow, fog, darkness, and now rain! Couldn't make it any harder for us at all. Row.
Tip over.
Fog, snow, completely, silently, Xena swims. Oh, God damn it, she swims. Fully clothed.
Put away your weapon. Do what I do.
You're kidding me, it's polite to freeze to death?
Please, Xena.
All of a sudden, she's being a little Miss Bossy Boots. Doesn't that blow your clever girl routine? Do you know what I mean? That all of a sudden, it's like, okay, let's drop the humility. What if it's perhaps there is something that I could teach you? You know,
sure.
Let's play the. Let's pretend that I'm a humble little know nothing. Allow me to help you master. Blah 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 blah. To me, it seems like
she's pushing the action.
She's always
pushing.
I don't buy it. You know, I mean, you just. I feel alien, like as an audience member. I pull back from her.
You need to make her more humble in her...
Or just her approach is really genuine. Just, I don't know. Maybe it is just in the playing. But otherwise it's like... Yeah, I don't know if I like her, you know.
Here was her thinking. I'm on a mission and I know that I'm going to kill my dad. And the man who was my dad. And before I do that, I wanted to make peace with my other ancestors.
That she's doing sort of mystical, wacko things is really cool and interesting.
Mm-hmm. A woman, a foreigner, challenging us for the sacred katana. This is great insolence.
Guess you're going to have to teach me a lesson. You're right, now this is a sword. I don't know if I can get my foot up there on the run. Oh, try.
Mr. Mason, I may say Harry.
That's cool, like, she's like a spider on the wall.
swords on stage.
Okay.
Stand by, rehearsing, no sparks. You right, TC? Rehearsal and action.
You're a master of war, but you know no words to speak of love. Yet you saved my life twice in 2 days. There is no greater gift of love the teacher can give the students.
But no words to speak of love.
That is, you're a master of war, but you have no words, because the way Xena's saying it is...
Speak of love.
She's just saying...
Do you care about the rest?
Blah, blah, blah.
You say about
I need the time. I need the time to be selling the ideas that we talked about.
This was for me the big realization. When she heard that.
She heard it, but she couldn't
deal with it.
She can't recognise it. She won't recognise it, and she called her on it.
That's right.
That's the cool thing.
Kimmy, look, you're a sweet kid, but I only came for your ransom.
I don't believe that, and I know you don't either. What do you hear now?
Snow falling on those trees on the ridge. Hawks circling above. And your heart beating harder than normal.
As the read-through continues, Lucy comments on all the secrets Xena has kept from Gabrielle.
Do I need this? I say you knew this girl a week or two and you showed her the pinch, and all the time we've been together, you've never... And I just drop it. And then maybe she says, there are things I never told you, Gabrielle, things I should have told you.
Sure.
And then they come in. What do you think, Lucy? Do you not like
sorry, say it again, Rick?
To take away this third paragraph here. You knew this girl a week or two, and you showed her the pinch, and all the time that we've been together, Xena, you've never...
What, then the guy comes in?
That, or you then go into...
Yeah, then the guy comes in. I hate the fact that Xena, 3 times now, before Act 31,
Says I should have.
says, I've got a whole lot to tell you,
Right.
and never
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Should I start to explain it, and she just cuts me off? The streets are too crowded, but... I saw a band of traveling acrobats one time.
Well,
I went to see Cirque du Soleil.
No. You know what? We can just go, well, I have, and the whole fun of this is to see what Gabrielle's goofy plan is. They do the Circus du Soleil, and then we get the...
I saw this really cool guy stand on one hand and fold his legs.
Okay, so I just start to explain. She says, show me. And I go, okay.
I kind of like that I saw a band of traveling acrobats because it's so...
So quirky.
So Gabrielle.
Yeah, it's so Gabrielle. I go, well, these acrobats... And,
Pretty serious moment, though, mate.
I know.
It's like me doing this. It's me. Nobody liked that. I thought that was funny.
I thought it was...
laughed so hard in ADR.
There's a lot of hurry up and wait on set, and there were night shoots, as you can see by the size of Lucy's yarn. Did anyone hear the director tell Lucy to dive back into the pool?
Shower on set to wake you up at, what time is it? 1 o'clock in the morning? That's what we do. Keep
Things on a track.
And action!
Grab on!
Translate! You go, Dan.
You guys give yourselves a bit of a spritz.
Yeah, gladly.
Hey, you guys are covered in gunge again.
Pleasure.
It's
not working. Yours is not working. You won't be needing that. Yeah, none of her practical jokes work. Damn.
You gotta lean forward more. Here we go. Hey. Sit. 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 And action! Fun shot.
No, you thought this would be a way out, did you?
No, it's like, you don't want to get rid of me
We'll
yet.
get you rank access, baby. Don't think you're going home yet.
You use the wrong word. You still want to work with me.
Use.
Use me. No, what's that?
It's so rare to get to work with true stars.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. He's behind you, Rob. Yep, yeah. I'm happy for you to try now. Up, guys.
Going up.
That's fine.
Okay, and
Just do a 3/4 speed.
Wait 1 second. And look, it's a really bad angle. I'm laughing at that. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, what? I was just cutting it.
Okay. How about someone go 3, 2, 1, and then I know when you're going. I have better footing with my heel.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, though. Okay, let's someone call 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, oh, wait, here we go. Rehearsing. And. Right, John? Yeah. Yep. 3, 2, 1, action.
yeah, that's what I really want. That's the piece we're really going to do.
The exit and the lead.
So is it not better than Rob? To just go a little bit higher and get it faster.
They're running at half speed right now.
So let's see the real.
Can we do it at speed?
Yeah, okay, we'll just do the landing. Okay, here we go. And this take Reen back up to ones.
You know what? I don't even know if we need to take her this high. Yeah, take her down to about there.
Okay, here we go. Just the end of there, a bit quicker. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, action.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thanks, Davey.
And
okay, flames up.
turn over.
Flames up. Flames up. And sit.
I'll try to get a good one. Good.
Sit.
And background. 3, 2, 1, action.
And cutting. Tell us later, first, Mark A.
Inboard.
Did my hands go? Did your hands come into shot?
Second mark for me.
And action.
You know what?
Here we go. And
You know what? That worked so well. I'm a little worried to roll at 22 now on Xena.
So am I going left to right?
Yes, you are going that way, Luke.
So it's a sell for Gabrielle.
Yeah.
You watch your head around that.
Sell to Gabrielle, and then it's right here. I like a little bit from Gabrielle. No, not that far, Luke.
Do you want to pop the side?
There's Gabrielle.
There's Gabrielle. And
Mia.
Rehearsing. And.
Background over.
We're not on this rehearsal.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
No, holding the
Green.
Just Paul.
My best angle.
Mr. Grinder too.
Are you going to do the cartwheel on the day?
No, I still have in rehearsal. What do you mean?
If you want it.
No, only if it works.
You might be right on the day.
You know what? Show me.
No, just do it.
Look there and then bang, they'll do it.
Okay. Do I land on this sucker?
No, just hit your jump right there.
Okay. Land. See Gabrielle go over. Cool.
Yeah.
Should we shoot one?
Yeah, I look like an idiot.
Fire up, please. Here we go. And roll sound.
Johnny, Johnny. Just your, it's okay, it's clear and good on.
And flames up, guys, flames up.
And roll camera.
And sit.
Sit.
And background. 3, 2, 1, action.
Sorry,
And sit.
And stand by. No. And background. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Fantastic.
Good. Guys, we're going to go.
Trust me a minute longer, and do the last favors I ask of you. Use the katana to sever my head, and then place my ashes at the family shrine in the town of Higuchi.
I'm not going to.
I pray you will.
What isn't fully expressed on paper is this growing, genuine bond between them, which I will be playing the whole time, and it deepens and it deepens and deepens against Xena and Barai's better judgment. Xena goes there. But for all of us, we do bad things, and it makes our characters really human. That everything's kind of a struggle, that you have moral peril all the time.
A child that kills her parent must then kill herself. I'm already dead by my own hand, Xena. The katana merely completes the ritual. Thank you, my friend.
Jeez. I didn't understand the could this be a moment to put in the thing about the ransom, the bad Xena moment, which is, Christ, no more riddles, okay? What about the goddamn ransom? I trusted you. That's what she's pissed about.
Right. Okay.
And she goes, then trust me. I trusted you, then trust me a minute longer. Keeps bringing you back to that.
Okay.
She didn't care about this old guy. Deal on the floor.
No, Xena didn't. She just cared about her ransom customer.
Yeah, so this is where she expels all that tension here.
Right.
In this next sequence, they examine the motivation behind Xena teaching Gabrielle the pinch.
But then how do we get into the pinch?
I think Xena's doing something anyways, and she decides she's going to explain to Gabrielle and just guides her, and there's a spot right here, and we can come in.
Is it so wrong for her to say, when you mentioned that thing about the pinch, that actually really upset me? I was really hurt about something. But now I understand why you never taught it and how dangerous it is.
It seems strange, going back to the pinch after we've had all this, the news of the destruction that you caused, and we've just saved the city, and there's so many other things that seem to be more important.
Get to the pinch.
Yeah, we want to get to the bench, and I'm massaging you, I guess, that.
No, you know what?
Really pissed me off.
I think it'd be better if Xena realizes that this is going to be her last chance to tell Gabrielle this piece of information.
Okay.
So.
And then I realize she's showing me the pinches, and it's like, Xena, you don't have to show me. I understand now. It's all right.
That's cool. That's great, because she's doing this anyway. Her fingers are there.
Yeah.
She goes, stop.
It's really
exactly
obvious.
Where you are. Do you feel it? Do you feel something?
I say, no, it's okay. I understand now. You don't have to tell me. You have to show me.
Oh no, I want to. That'd be cool.
The other part of this that I find interesting is that in terms of the history of Xena and Gabrielle, it's like I was explaining the other day, Xena had lived a very complex life of emotions and incidents and actions before she met Gabrielle. So she has this whole backstory, whereas when she met Gabrielle, Gabrielle was like the innocent girl, take me, teach me everything you know. But now they're at this point here, this very pivotal point, where it's almost like the scales are balancing up. And therefore that equally tied into the fact that it was appropriate for you to learn the pinch.
They're saying she's ready.
She's ready.
She's ready.
And that thing at Higuchi just towards Xena, that she doesn't need Xena anymore. She's totally responsible and can think in her own way, in a unique way.
Right.
Well, then why don't we say, when I realize you do it, and I say, I don't need to know it, you say, no, and I want you to know everything that I know. And then what if Gabrielle says, I don't know if I'm ready for that or something?
Oh, yes,
and she
you
says,
are.
yes, you are.
Yeah.
But I just think it's got to be that moment of, like, you've become the pool of your shared experiences from what you've done together.
This is the last piece that's missing. And once I tell you that, I can go in peace. I fulfilled my obligations to you as
I've given you what I have.
I've given you everything I have to.
As a mentor as well, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
As a whatever, now we're totally called goodbye.
Yes, so the pupils become equal to the teachers.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you graduated the last episode.
You got your own?
I'll drink to that. Warrior princess.
Okay.
That's cool.
Sorry, but if it comes out of a accidental thing like Gabrielle massaging and Xena
It's not
jumping on there.
Well,
I don't want to even do a massage. They're putting on armor, and Xena's got to actually, I feel Xena has to initiate it. Looks at Gabrielle as Gabrielle's doing something, guides her hands and says, here. And so that it's not about an accident that Xena decides that Gabrielle's rubbing her or doing anything. Xena's got to take her hands and guide it to it. It's a deliberate action on her part to decide to impart this knowledge now.
And then I resolved the debate earlier, saying, no, it's all right, I don't need to know.
Right. Xena's slashing, hacking, going through everybody, and lo and behold, 10,000 arrows come flying at her, and she catches 9,999 of them, but one dings her. And then another dings her. And slowly she becomes Porcupine Woman. As she goes through the fog, stumbling forward, trying to get to Morimoto, fog banks roll through, arrows continue to hit her. And the fog just clears in time to see Morimoto's blade swing through.
Go Xena, go Xena.
Look at Kenji can say, there's a tale that one can be brought back to, every child knows that you can be brought back to life if you can find the fountain of strength, but no one's ever done it. So, Kenji...
And I would like that fool's errand to be somebody else's then, Kenji's or somebody's, because
Xena
that's
is too defeatist.
Yeah.
I agree, but I'm going to...
And it gets to also the point where, but I'm going to bloody well bring you back. Eh? So she starts off mad, and then she ends up resolved on some new course.
To go bring her back.
Is a counterweight to Xena's mission.
Xena, I don't care if your body is an illusion created by your doshi. I need a cuddle. I need to hold you. I don't need to say that. I'll hug her. I don't care if your body is an illusion created by your doshi.
Cheerio. We'll always be together. Goodbye, Gabrielle. We'll always be together.
Stop talking
Hang
like
on,
that.
can you say that? Goodbye. We'll always be together.
Stop talking like that, please.
What? That we'll always be together? Doesn't make sense.
You know what? We could just go from, that was thoughtless. Gabrielle throws her arms around Xena and looks. I'm getting your body back from wherever those...
Good.
Just cut all that.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Xena, I'm getting your body back from wherever those butchers have hidden it. And tomorrow, before sunset, we're meeting again, Xena, on the side of Mount Fuji.
Got it?
Gabrielle challenges him to a fight over getting all of Xena back. Pull your elbow back. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to have you start and give it a bigger yank the other. Because I'm going right down...
towards while I move.
You know what? We put your... Even though it's not natural, we put your elbow back to start. So I'm going to have you like that, and then...
That?
Pull... Give me a little... Let me come forward. To... Now go back a little. Yeah, that's I'm going to have you probably start right there. And
Yeah. When I go down, like I normally would.
My back. And that's all I right now.
Now when I jerk back, is that attached to a person?
Yeah, it's around their neck.
So they're going to come to me?
They're coming to you, and then what you're going to do, they're going to come flying in. I'm going to cut to them coming in, and then you're going to, yeah.
Really?
Exactly. Yes, that's exactly. Ching! So, anyways, we will make this so that Gabrielle challenges him to a fight over getting all of Xena back.
Okay. And when does she see the body without the head?
She coming in, here's what's going to happen. She comes in, she sees it, she hacks down the body.
Okay.
She rises, as she's dealing, he steps in behind her. I've been expecting you.
Okay.
Renee's going to miss this. She's been telling me right now how much she hopes she can be wet and cold for another few years.
How do I find a fountain where there's nowhere water to be found any runs?
The water runs deep behind those rocks, and it takes more than delicate fingernails to set the fountain free.
Wanna bet?
I would like to wager my honor against your life.
This honor stuff is getting boring. Digging.
You will come to regret not allowing me a warrior's death.
It's not too late to put that right.
Yeah. And then, she goes. Just go? Okay.
I have a very profile on that stored lock.
Rob, give Steve the cue for the smoke, and action. Smoke.
It's just wet.
Thank you.
Kirsten.
Thank you, Kristen. Okay, coming around this side, guys. This is a perfect example. I put it in that side there.
I was going to say, Rob, do you want me to bring my palm in my hand? If I dip it down, it has the water to it.
That was great.
That might sell that, huh? And then bring it to my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, stand by to go again.
And who needs to know that?
I loved it. The photos of the boys is the boys were the horse.
My little ponies.
Eight-legged horse.
The urn, I've lost it.
That's okay, I saw.
Oh, how can you smile?
Every time I see your face, it's a gift, a moment to treasure. How could I not smile?
You don't get it, your ashes, they're gone.
You did everything you could, Gabrielle.
She's sliding down the shackle and got hitched up here to kind of sort of unhitch herself.
Yeah, do you want to do it again?
Well,
Okay.
she's got to think kind of funky actually, yeah.
Yeah, go again. I didn't see it.
Okay, here we go. One more.
X, when we're shooting, please just make sure we don't have people crossing back and forth on the ridge there.
We shoot this.
Good. Terrifying.
That's good. A really good kill room.
Thank you. Checking the gates.
There. Okay. Good one, Ren. Thanks.
Boom! There she looks at a monster fireball.
Thank you, my friend.
Did you see that?
Ah!
Go, Gabrielle. There's no way you can help me now. Please, go. Fight.
The big obstacle
is that Xena's not allowed to come back to life.
That's right.
That's not fully fleshed out on paper, but
that's
it has to be. That's the big thing. And the heart story is that Gabrielle wants her to come back, and Xena's hurting because she knows she's going to hurt her.
I know. And that we're cheating and not telling not giving Gabrielle that information till the fourth act when we want it to come out.
Yeah.
Because Gabrielle, yes, it is, and Gabrielle would never have taken the mission of bringing her back if she knew the consequences. It'd be too selfish. She wouldn't doom 40,000 people to Lord Yodoshi. So that's why we've had to withhold that information from Gabrielle. The audience has it, Xena has it, everybody has that information.
With time in the ice cave and a year spent as a Viking mistress, I guess it would be 26 years ago, Xena went to Japan on the trail of the kidnapped daughter of a wealthy warlord. Get the girl, get the ransom, get out of town. How difficult could it be? But she wasn't prepared for the insight of the young girl who told Xena, "You speak of war, but you know nothing of love." And so begins Xena's final episode. Akemi pays homage at her grandfather's shrine on the way to secure a special sword for Xena, and we discover the origin of the scar on Xena's breast.
Okay, stand by to put the sparks in, please, Phil.
To stop your hair burning.
Here we go. And you right, Phil?
Backpack. Can I lean on that arm?
Lean on.
Can I put my weight on that?
Turn over. And action.
Yeah. So command the space here and in front.
Let's have her duck.
Oh yeah.
Granddaddy was right. Not there.
So you're just turn from me a wee bit loose.
And look what that sword is doing.
Keep going loose. That's fantastic. Keep turning from me loose. Yeah.
Oh, she's evil.
Okay.
Now, Grandpa was right. This is a sword.
Akemi murders her evil father Yodoshi with the skill Xena taught her, but the real price for this deed is paid by Xena when she tries to bury Akemi's ashes in the family graveyard.
We just have to live with them. They're out there.
With her hair hacked off and her face painted in mourning, Xena is attacked by the villagers who believe Akemi's ashes to be a desecration to their village. The snowball thrown at Lucy during the attack is not made from mashed potatoes. I'm not sure why they used real ice, but it elicited a very genuine reaction from Lucy as she compliments the thrower at the end of the take. Safety first, not an afterthought. Lucy tests her comfort with a flaming torch in front of the wind machine to see if it will blow back into her face. Works just fine.
First mark, Boyle.
During the blocking of this scene, Lucy playfully goes through the motions as she's knocked to the ground, the urn breaks, and ashes blow over her shoulder. In fury, Xena waves the flaming torch at the villagers. They did quite a bit of split day shooting for this episode, which means you might start at 3 p.m. and work until 3 a.m.
And rehearsing. And wind up, please. Keep the wind going. Keep it up.
So get the idea here.
Sorry, Graham.
I'll push in as you stand.
Okay, quiet, please.
Ellie.
Yes.
Part 1, 44 Echo, take 1, first mark.
You're a cutter. Go, that's it. Bring your wind up.
Sir, I believe we got that.
Roll cameras.
First, a little pretend fire breathing. Then, Lucy gives us the real thing.
Pulsating.
Yep. Part 1, 44
Don't breathe, Lucy.
Work for you? Yes. Okay.
Well done. There you go. Checking the gate.
Akimi's ghost has summoned Xena back to Higuchi to destroy Yodoshi, the soul-eating ghost. After 6 years, Lucy and Renee got a heated outdoor pool. Although from the look on Lucy's face, I think it's cooling off a bit.
Oh, I don't think so! Yeah. Go on.
Okay, here we go.
Embrace it. You're right.
Are there marks in there set for them?
Yep.
Same day.
Here we go.
Pregnant women don't float.
Rehearsing. Camera set.
I lied to you about awful.
Wait 1 second.
It doesn't hurt a bit, Renee. Yeah.
Okay, got a picture? Here we go, running it, rehearsing.
And you snap right
Gonna start from underneath, guys. This men, starting from underneath.
Yes.
Watch Renee pull a reluctant Lucy down under the water.
Come on. And action.
Then they set the whole village on fire.
We've got to release the water from the tower. Gabrielle, what would you do? Well, it's too crowded to go through the streets, Xena. But what? I once saw these acrobats. No, Gabrielle. Okay. Nice forward roll, Gabrielle.
Lucy celebrated her birthday during the last week of filming. Lots of lovely chocolate cake for everyone.
It's her birthday today. I'm sure you hear that. The last 6 years, she's worked her heart out on this show. Love, more love than all of us. Sometimes working 6 days a week, and we all wanted to know how much we love her, and that we couldn't have done it without her sense of humor. And we said to people, she's a winner.
we would go, oh, blow them, don't touch them.
Eating shot.
Eating Lucy Lawless's birthday cake. Yum, Lucy, it's very moist. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Cake again.
See what happened?
You take your eye off the ball.
You take your eye off the ball.
Too much
The
for a
baby steals the cake.
I wish Daisy was here, that's all. Hey, Daisy.
In the woods, Xena listens for the sounds of Yodoshi's approaching army, then sends her chakram flying, causing a tremendous explosion. Lucy keeps the chakram out of camera range after the throw. She's often joked the crew doesn't allow her to throw hard metal objects on set.
Here we go. And cameras are rolling. Rehearsing and action, Luce. Action, Luce.
Here, this side. Then the big one.
Luce, you take your own cue once the wind hits you.
Right.
So what happens is you come down.
Running, not touching any of those high tensile wires.
The electric wires, and not being guillotined by them. You come in here. We're going to pick you up. I'll give you 2. And then I'm trying to do a oneer, Luce. You roll under this. You roll around to this side. You come back in this side.
Yeah.
Behind you. And then we'll do a reset and do a whip onto one.
In the scene they're working on, we see the technical setup as Yodoshi's archers send an avalanche of arrows at Xena. Lucy reminds Rob that a screw and arrow on her shoulder will leave her hands free to catch the two in flight and still sell the hit.
I mean, here I'm holding these, and if this is going to need a free hand to sell the hit, and then going down. So I reckon if I can catch it and take one on the shoulder, because these are rigged, they're much stronger, and they'll sell better for a whip hand, and you don't need my hand. I don't have a tricky hand to sell it.
Okay.
You know, and especially if I've got to sit down.
But here's what I can do, Luce. It's not in the same shot. And we don't know what got you. And then we'll do the whip on and you dropping down as the next pickup off of it.
But you still need my hand to hold it if it's not a rigged thing. This is an easy screw.
Luce, you're absolutely right. Okay. So we'll get you down.
It'll be easy. And I've got shitloads of arrows of choices here.
Okay.
Full rehearsal with firing arrows? Or what?
We can
And
no firing arrows or firing arrows?
no, we'll just fire the arrows because that's how I'll see what happens.
Set.
Here we go.
Use firing arrows.
So Ken...
What to do today?
Right, guys, rehearsing.
Catch the high-tech army of archers as they fall into position to send the arrows on their way along the wires.
Let me know you're set. You're set. And action.
That's a reset for us.
We've got a reset there.
Now once everyone at the back's fired their arrows, they have to get out.
Are we doing this on a roll?
Yeah.
Reset.
So we reset,
Craigie.
we reset back.
Roger, I need 2 arrows.
So we go profile.
Hey, this is your turn to...
Yeah.
So.
It's your turn to get me back.
Not even so
Until you see it, I'm not going to duck. You have to take your own turn.
No, just reset the profile.
2, 3, 4, boom.
Okay, so then it's a reset for
God.
us. So on the day when holding here, sorry, holding here. So we reset and we reset.
Okay,
and then we do the old 3, 2, 1, bam. Yep. Bam.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, crikey,
So I
dick.
just scroll around.
Robbie, if you're going to do it, come on over now, please.
Oh, mother of pearl.
So you're on this one.
Break.
With her arrows screwed in place, Lucy goes through the motions of each arrow hitting her. When they shoot the scene, watch Lucy go in and out of character as they need to redo the middle section over and over. She goes from the professional making sure the technical aspects are correct to the actor delivering the emotional toll this is having on Xena.
I think we, oddly enough, probably want to be lower in order to see.
CGI arrows? Lower?
Bunch of CGI ones
Okay,
lower.
so-
Okay.
We've got the hand one.
So,
We have the hand one, don't we?
I have the arm hit here. Absolutely. Thank you. Yep.
So now, Rob, tell me this.
She's woozy, she's woozy. What about she just pulls her sword and goes...
Okay, here we go.
There you go. Happy?
And.
Yep.
Still rolling.
Right, loose.
Is that...
Camera set.
3, 2, 1, loose.
Resetting.
And
Set.
put on, just hook there with you guys. And
Did it smoke,
set.
Yep.
And.
Set.
And action.
Do it again. Do it again on a roll.
Set.
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 And action.
Sorry, one more, guys, please.
Just hold the back one back. Hold that back smoker, please. Thank you. Keep it going here, Rich.
And
You're set.
I'm set.
And action.
One more time, John.
You set?
Convinced it wasn't phony.
Roger that.
You off before it actually pulls.
Why didn't you just snap it?
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Set.
And I'm set.
And action. Start smoking up again, Vic. Smoke it up, Vic.
Now you ask.
Good. Cutting.
Calcite, first mark A.
No, you
One big
didn't.
bloody mess.
Second mark B. Yeah, mark A. Yeah.
The tea house was built in a gigantic pool on a sound stage. Then they work on Xena's ghostly entrance with her red flowing robe.
One sleeve. Yeah, sleeve.
You know what? I'm trying to get this put on symmetrically. And here's the real editor. Hand comes through that side that we're not going to get, that Paul's going to get. Then we come back around this side. This arm goes in. That hand comes out. Bow tie in the beginning. Trail falls
Okay,
down
so
on the double in a wide shot.
Hand,
Yep.
sleeve up. Then hand, sleeve up. Do you want the long one on so that I can just do this? And then you'll get your... And then I just appear into that shot with it all...
I didn't change it. I know because it's a real style.
Right. Both cameras off B.
Set. And action. And resetting. Clearing. And wind up.
And cutting.
Here, Renee pretends to listen to her baby with the headphones of the script supervisor.
And action.
Gabrielle finds Xena in the woods and tries to hand her chakram. When it slips through Xena's fingers, Gabrielle realizes her friend is dead. If you listen carefully, you'll hear Lucy say, "I injured my hand." It was originally intended that Xena would try to explain away not being able to hold the chakram because it was hard for her to tell Gabrielle she was dead. That line was cut from the final version.
What are you doing here? I was so worried about you. I found your chakram.
There's so much blood. Oh, right. What's with the ropes?
Action!
Renee falls off an invisible horse right into a battle with Morimoto.
You will come to regret not allowing me a warrior's death.
It's not too late to put that right!
I will not allow you to find a fountain and revive your friend.
Cut.
A bit of rehearsal, and the urn of Xena's ashes goes flying out of Gabrielle's hand and over the cliff.
Real slow.
If you start on my mark.
Okay, cameras up, please, and we'll walk it through.
So this is my mark here, like
Here we go.
Okay. So, Sean, take the kick.
Just fit.
No, I'll do it. Okay.
You need water?
Who needs to? Is someone going to follow up or?
No, you know what? They can't follow up. You just have it dripping from your hand.
Dripping from my hand. Okay. Okay.
That's it, Renee. Bring it up higher.
Higher.
And drink, yeah.
Guys, what happened the other day when we did this? How did that work?
The next problem is how to simulate an explosion on Gabrielle's back when she's zapped by Yodoshi.
You happy with that? Take the smoke out, guys, and do it the same as we did the other days.
I was just suggesting, in addition to the last take that we did the other day,
I know, we blew
it in the front, and I just pressed down, and then it came out, which might make it look less smart.
Okay, let's pull this hose out, guys.
Just
Sit and action.
It's time to throw Renee over a cliff. No, I'm just joking. You'll see Lucy down below taking photos of Renee during this scene. Renee finds the experience awesome.
What kind of insanity would put an actress in this position? A pregnant actress.
Oh yeah, Bob's pregnant. Throw me over a cliff. No.
Walk away, Renee, if you don't want to do it. Simon assures me that your life is safe. Right, Simon?
X, who's your friend with the hat?
Okay, half pace. Guys, so here we go. Just running it through.
Comes running in.
Simon, your boy set.
Yeah. She stops. She hears a bunch of stuff going on. She takes a look back here. She stops. She throws her leg up like this, and we cut. And the second piece is we get her on the crane, get her comfortable, and that's the beginning of the climb down.
And that's with the tape one, right? Once you've got that, then we go.
That's right.
And action!
Tail slate.
Cut in. Two. Oh, but take one. First mark. Action!
Okay.
Okay.
Then down there, guys. Going down there.
What's your name?
This. Awesome. How does it feel? It's awesome. Oh, cold.
As we learned in the video in Kit 4, fight sequences are choreographed on the day. Here Lucy is learning how she's going to put a final end to Yodoshi.
Duck, and turn.
Wrong way.
And...
Backhand. Stop cutting. Back the other way. That's the punch the head, isn't it?
The punch is the head.
Yeah, sorry. So just go from the top there. He land. Yeah, that's right. He land. You bend off. Yeah. And tight, low, punch, kick he does. It's okay. Yeah, it's very exciting. Can you show me the last again? Hey, absolutely.
Right behind them, right?
So you've landed on. Oh!
Like kick. Back to me. Hold here. Kick. Wing it out. Kick. Pitching. Pitching. High. Low. Kick.
Spinning back and straight to left. That's quite quick.
All right. So boom.
Punch. Douche.
Hey, that's nice. Spin. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Spinning kick that he ducks under.
Right,
and I go. That's it. I go that way. Okay. Up and over. Do I go back the other way? This way, yeah, over your right shoulder. Wing.
While Lucy works with the stunt coordinator, Zoe, her stunt double, goes through the moves with the Yodoshi stunt double.
Spin back over. Jump on the left.
Kill me, mate. Look how long this water is going to go. Come on.
But I've got the sacred katana, see?
Coming back
Sandy.
That's it. That's it. And action.
Let's just do that, just vertical, don't give it any slight noise and help her out.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, just hold this.
At the end, Lucy suggests using Xena's underarm backward stabbing motion for the final blow.
Would it be nice if, he comes flying, she kicks and he does the flying treat and then without even turning around. So you get it?
Yep, that's fine, as long as that's... Sure, it's just Cheryl and
it's a visually beautiful way to finish somebody off.
It's very,
The downside is it's the cupboards are all facing one way and we don't have them to... It is full.
you know what? Let's rock it into him. I'll do it with the double, see how much we can obscure his face potentially.
She'll be down.
Let's see it. Let's block it through now.
I don't even mind that he goes back for a moment, shoot, and as she peels forward, he drops. Oh, well, I don't, right now, yeah, I would prefer to, I don't have a problem saying that he got just whacked in the elbow.
I don't mind that Xena's drunken. It gives her more to be guilty about. Makes her more enraged.
Axel, here's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to move on to the 50 French in a second. I'm going to need the burning look at it.
Yes, yeah. Stage? Yeah. I think a 1K is just a reference.
No, it's, we're really just going to start with her hand reaching on the ashes, drags it.
A couple of days off, it's very hard getting back in the saddle again, I must say. So, you guys are really lucky that you've been working the last few nights 6 to 6.
Oh, yeah, we feel that way.
lucky, yeah.
You feel like struggling like me.
Here we go, and wind up. The last one was more to the side of the head.
How much closer could they be? Can they creep in as I get... If you're up that tight, can't they be like here?
Yeah, you can be right there.
You see the hand go...
Yeah.
This is my last ever shot.
Oh.
Again. Okay, guys. Here we go.
Appreciate me, baby.
Good shot, mate. Love it. It's really good.
You killed it. Yep.
Yep.
And it was good. Afterwards, it was all good.
Heck.
Cool.
Really
Chicken
good
the
one.
goat, please.
That was great, mate. It's good. Man, but
Let me grab this thing.
the better the hit, the sooner we move on.
It's all in focus. Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 hard years as Xena, the warrior princess, Lucy Lawless's reign has come to an end.
God.
Here you are on a 28 mil as your
Yeah,
face
exactly.
becomes a peanut.
What a way to finish Xena. This is great. The rain. The rain machines. Well, the other one is on.
What this is all you listen. And so, I know it's a ridiculous thing. I'm not going to show your ears. No, they're very nice ears, and I can see where they were once pierced.
Double pierced.
This is about his stare down. So this is staring down to him. But what I'm going to be doing physically over this is dropping out all the sounds that you're listening. Then you're hearing him slurp in the mud.
So should I keep eye contact with him? But even though I kind of got in.
Hang on, no.
Yeah.
Just give me 2 6.
No, I can't have you take your eyes off him for a second or blink.
What? Yep. Yeah, one there and one the other side of that.
Who's your hot water person? Who's got your hot water bottle ready?
We'll sort it out. What do you mean you can hold it?
Look at it. Yeah, you can hold it. I'm so far inside you.
That's cool. Okay. Right, bring the hottie in for Ren. She can hold it in the shots under the lens. Okay, here we go. And you set, Dana? And roll sound. Shooting. And roll camera. Set. And action.
There's a lot of water on the lens.
Now we've got the static there, Jim. Just go again, guys.
We can get the water off the lens.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Okay, cut it. Right
God,
off.
head cold material.
And 1 second. Rock it.
Yeah.
You right, Rin? And action! Get up, lady. Good night, Xena. Clear, guy. Thank you. Yes, sir. Hey, guys. Clear gate. Yep. Official Connor.
That's your official rep on Xena Warrior Princess. Thanks, Ren.
What do you say?
Yeah, you know what? JC, that's a really good idea, sir.
And here we go. Nice and quiet, please. Shooting.
6 years of being cold and wet.
And roll sound. Shooting. And action.
I can see a stage. Not quite the way I would have done it yet.
All right, well, that's a wrap.
And then... the water ripples and churns.
But if we sit here long enough, we'll go back to being still again. Let's go back to being calm.
There was a reason for our travels together. Because I had to learn from you.
I love you, Xena. We'll always have to go on.
You always said that I was the brave one. Look at you.